G.I. Joe fans, it is time for story time with your Uncle Al E. Viper. Uncle Al here. We're going to be learning about the treachery of Fred Seven, the Crimson Guard. This is the modern comic. As you can see, the opening scene is very action-packed. Has two mambas chasing a boat in the Gulf of Mexico, and there's sounds of rat-tat-tat-tat-tat and foosh, and one of the gyro vipers is saying that little fishing boat violated Cobra's territorial waters and refused to acknowledge radio warnings, and whoever's at the helm had some experiencing in avoiding strafing attacks. Next page. The man at the helm of the boat is yelling, "Mr. Fred, choppers coming back. You say you can stop them? You say you are a friend of Cobra Island?" And Fred, before affixing his helmet, says, "I lied, Captain Men." There's Fred. "How else could I get you to bring me here?" And Captain Men is saying in an Asian accent, "You number 10, crazy, you die too." And you hear rat-tat-tat-tat-tat from the mambas. And Fred 7 is climbing into a Cobra Pogo. "My death was never part of the game plan." Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, thoom, boosh, like yours was. Now let's see if these new Cobra Mambas are a match for a Pogo. The boat launched some sort of escape pod, one of the pilots said. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, it's armed. Swat that thing. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Mayday, mayday, I'm going down. Fred 7 shot down a Mamba. Thoom. Crashes in the water. Next pages. Traverse these asp mounts. Shoot that intruder down. The armored system pods are firing. He's flying too close to the Mamba. Shoot them both down, yells Serpentor. Thoom, foosh. The Mamba explodes. Hold your, Serpentor's yelling, "Hold your fire. I'll deal with them personally." Oh, first, a blue shirt. Serpentor, the intruder in the aircraft is wearing a Cobra insignia. It's prepared to land on Cobra Island. And Serpentor says, "Hold your fire. I'll deal with him personally." Fred 7 lands with a voomp. "Step out slowly with your hands showing," somebody commanded. "Who are you to dare to violate my domain? How dare you have the audacity to wear the Cobra sigil?" Serpentor is scolding. "I have more of a right to wear this Cobra sigil than you do, chum," said Fred 7. "I'm Cobra Commander." It shows the Joes out of the base. Of course, they're featuring new characters for that year. They have to sell the action figures, right? So everybody's standing around a few vehicles. "This is it. Grab your gear and stick close to me. This is a security area. If this is where the rest of the G.I. Joe team is, Crankcase." "Most of them," Crankcase replied. "Guess I gotta do all the introductions. Let's see, from left to right, that's Fast Draw. Chuckles, Psych Out, Lieutenant Falcon, Backstop, and Law. Did I get that right? The dog's name is Order," said Falcon. "Law and Order, that's a joke. Yo, Leatherneck, we got some new Joes here." Want to help me get these guys settled in? Do these troops have security clearance specifically from you know what? I don't know what you know what is. If I knew what you know what was, I would be able to take my team and invade a Joe base, don't you think? Crankcase is replying, they're on the team. Why wouldn't? And Leatherneck cuts him off. Don't mean nothing. Do they got papers? They're carrying transit papers. Their files haven't caught up with them yet. And technically, they don't have a clearance. So until their files show up, they can't be told about you know what. Chuckles is saying, Psych out is the worst aspects of all bureaucracies filter down to the lowest levels. Then there's a rumbling going on. Toy ad. More rumbling. Chuckles looking out the window. There's something out there moving, and it's big as a house. Too dark to see anything clearly. It's stopped. You want to tell us what's going on? Asked Chuckles. And Leatherneck, I don't have to tell you nothing. Ooh, Leatherneck, you're a tough guy. You don't have a need to know. And what's furthermore, hey, who parked all those vehicles out in front? We almost crushed them with the... That was Countdown with Topside. Right there. Cool, these guys aren't cleared yet. I have moved those vehicles myself. Tell the other Joes to keep their traps shut around the new arrivals. Now back on Cobra Island. I've been answering your questions for hours. I haven't proven myself to be the genuine article by now. This is Fred 7 getting interrogated by Serpentor. If you want me to relinquish your custodianship of power, you must prove yourself beyond a shadow of a doubt. Fight it out, the Dreadnoks are yelling. And so, yeah, first tooth and nail whatever, and whoever wins is right. Fight, fight, fight. One of the blue shirts is chanting, and now they're all joining in. Fight, fight, fight. Alas, Serpentor, you're allowed your troops to get bored, and bored troops get bloodthirsty. Yes, we do. You can only play so many games of pool without cracking somebody in the face. Next page. See all this action going on. Got a helicopter just off the coast of Cobra Island. I'm mortified. He relieved me of the new command and replaced me with Zorana. That's my dear Baroness, feeling sad. Nobody could have handled that situation at the consulate any better than you did, Baroness, as Dr. Mindbender. The Baroness said, I still failed, Dr. Mindbender. Now the pilot saying, something strange going on down there. Set us down and want to find out what's going on, demanded Mindbender. Whoop, 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 whoop. Helicopter's landing. Now Zartan is yelling, it's the Baroness. She knows what Cobra Commander looks like under his hood. Let her decide. Later in Utah, on the Joe base, now I know which state to look for. Psst! Psych out. Shake them cobwebs loose. Chuckles is shaking Psych out. Chuckles, what the? Shh! Take a walk with me to check out what's out there. That's a breach of security, and I'm not going to rock the boat. I was involved in shady operations before, and I don't want to walk into another one without a look-see. Okay, just let me get my boots on. Just what are we looking for? Said Psych out. These two guys who came in after us drove up in something big. I just want to see what it was. It can't be too far away. Next pages. Chuckles shines his light on the track. There's a track yet left. Look at the size of it. That's just one side. Where's the other track? It's over here. It's more than 50 feet away. How wide is this thing? How can they hide something this big? We can just follow these tracks and find out. The tracks just stop. Whatever, as if whatever made them just flew away. Here they come, says some dude on a dock. The blonde's following them with shades. The blonde following them with the shades is wearing a rubber mask, and the blind one is too adept to be really blind. I caught the girl practicing with throwing knives. She's too good for an amateur. Suspicious enough. We don't pay you for vague innuendos, says one of the thugs. How's this? The blind one bribed the purser to smuggle a valet past customs for them. Drugs? One of the thugs is thinking, nobody smuggles drugs into Marseille. You're right, it's probably currency or diamonds. Remember my cut, one of the thugs says. Don't worry. You think you're on to something? Let's see if the pursuer shows up. Taxi! Scarlet is waving. Next 2 pages. Here it is. Your valet. They've got the bag. Michel Henry. It's a French dude. Your target is in the cab. He's blind and black, and he wears a valet, and he's got a valet full of diamonds. This should be easy. You don't warn them about the girl with the throwing knives. They're all big boys, says one of the thugs. So the thugs are sitting there in the car preparing their weapons. Is Marcel driving the other car? Yeah, he knows the drill. We'll flank them and force them over. Blind Master. We're being tailed, says Scarlet. I know, Scarlet. Blind Master has a hammer in his hand and a hand grenade. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Snake Eyes, you get Scarlet down on the floor before the bullets start flying through here. Now that's why. Now, which way does this door open? One of the thugs are saying as a car pulls up next to them. Keep it steady, Henry. Time for a quick English lesson. Hardmaster jumps out of the car, smashes the windshield with a hammer. This is a ball-peen hammer. This is a grenade. He throws a grenade in the car. Grenade! Grenade! That's pretty slick. I got to remember that one. Very good. You learn very fast. The grenade was a 5-second fuse. Can you count? 1, 2. And the car is screeching away. Next page with a toy ad. 3! Yells the Hardmaster as he rolls out of the car. Kerslop! The car crashes into some fruit crates. Henry, the others are getting away with the valet. I don't care, this one is dead meat. 4, counts Hardmaster. All the thugs are pointing guns at him. Boom! Look at that explosion. Next pages. Don't worry about him, Snake Eyes. The Blind Master has a talent for surviving explosions. And remember, he got us out of Grenada. That was from the last issue. He engineered our apparent death in the landmine accident. So when we could be written off as G.I. Joe roster, we can't worry about this mission without implicating the team. Look, the Blind Master has every intention on joining us later, says Scarlet. Otherwise, why would he bother to take his own ticket with him? If anyone can get Stalker, Snow Job, Quick Kick out of Boravia, it's the 3 of us back on Cobra Island. It's settled in. You step into the helicopter along with Baroness and take off your helmet. If you're really Cobra Commander, your identity won't be revealed to anyone else. And if you ain't Cobra Commander, or if you ain't the commander, as Dreadnoks get close, get to use your face for a hockey puck. So the Serpentor's threatening him. So it shows Fred 7 staring at Baroness in awe, and I don't blame the man. Might as well get this over with, he says. Click. The manual lock. Code sequence disarmed anti-temper explosive device. Bleep, bip, bloop. And then the game is up. He's removing his helmet. Who are you? I'm Fred 7, a Crimson Guard from the Fred series. I thought I would pull off this impersonation. I didn't know there was anyone who knew what he looked like other than me. Looked the way you did. You use that past tense. What happened to him? Baroness is thinking. How do you know what happened or what his face looks like? He found his son Billy and came out of hiding with me in Denver. The kid was crippled. The commander decided to give everything up and devote his wife to Billy. Devote his life. Sorry, I'm battling dyslexia. I saw the vacuum and decided to fill it in. It says, all right, an outright lie. Fred 7, Cobra Commander, buried him in the woods. Fred 7 shot Cobra Commander and buried him in the woods. That's what happened. I guess I will see this in the end for me, huh? Says Fred 7, Baroness. Don't be ridiculous. She rips the helmet from his hand. Pull yourself together. Slams the helmet back on his head. We have an organization to run. Right now, I just became your silent partner. Rejoice, the true Cobra Commander is back. What? Yells Serpentor surprisingly. That's the matter. What's the matter, Serpy? We're never filmed him. Never been flim-flam before, have you? Sorry guys, I'm getting sleepy. I'm truly puzzled. Whatever made these tracks here is big as an aircraft hangar, and just as wide, and it's just floated away. Impossible. There has to be something logical, and the signs are on. Or the signs are in the barracks. The lights, jeez, I am tired. The lights are in the barracks. Are on. We're bound to be missed. What shall we do? Only one thing a guy can do. Walk in and brazen it out. Who's got another 6-pack of Yojo Cola? Me for some chips. Anybody want to arm wrestle a horsebound benches? I'm terribly sorry, guys. Anybody want to arm wrestle? How's about punch for punch? Probably till you drop, says another Joe. Hey, these just be some more new Joes, somebody else is saying. It's been a long night, but for those that are almost finished. Yo, let's get this party out, says Roadblock. Where did they come from? Where did they see any vehicles follow up? And why can't, and how come they all are all grimy and sweaty, like they just left some dining, just like they have done some digging in a mine shaft. To be continued for version. the second part of that story, and I hope I could find it. So far, that's the origin of what happened to Cobra Commander. He was shot in the back by Fred Seven, like I would hardly blame him, and then he made this armored costume to protect himself and to pose as Cobra Commander. So, what do you think? Do you like that comic? Do you like this segment? Let me know down in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you feel up to it, please share this video, and let's get the word out about the channel. And that's all I have to say. This is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. See you tomorrow for a G.I. Joe toy